6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds.
Oh, Richardson fumbled it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And you know how precious this is.
Right away, we've got a loose ball. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
One of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know can set the table for more.
Ready!
Here's Robinson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go. Coogan.
Second down carry for Taylor. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's everything he has under this one. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur and you might even hear a few birds. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. He's got London left side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go.
First down, Falcons.
Robinson on the inside give. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
To throw, here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Third down, Jones to throw. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Gain of 9 yards.
That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19.
Here's Jones. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Oh, the football's loose. The Colts pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now. You can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here we go, here we go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. It's what every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Richardson on a sneak. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Good for a Colts. First down.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 19 at the 41-yard line. 16 yards and leads to third down.
No.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on a quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty! He Coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons first down.
And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Jones. And downfield, and he finds London. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw by Jones. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 44-yard line.
19.
Jones now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
19, 5 years. Warriors 17.
Jones now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. With a screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10, around to Robinson. Bringing their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That's run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jones looking to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
It's now 3rd and 10.
70, give a look. Try 60, try 60. Ready,
3rd and long for him here. Gets this one to London. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jones.
The Colts 42-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts ready to take the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Tackled there by James Pierce.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7. Now Richardson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
And they'll throw. 3rd and long. Gets out of trouble. Makes through it. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And the Falcons get to it. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Over to Robinson on the sideline and caught. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19 Lions. Come on, come on. Set. 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing here, Jones. And he's going to take this to the 23 to stop Meade to set up third and very short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Get it. Cut it.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
17-yard line.
More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready to run.
To throw. Here's Jones. Brought in right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play.
70
2nd
Ranger.
and
70
10
Ranger.
at the 17-yard
7
line.
Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Jones to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
For the extra point, here's Smith.
Point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Deputy!
Throwing now, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Back!
To the air on this first down. Richardson sheds up the rusher. And he gets it through the midfield stride, but onto the Falcons side of the field. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
42-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Ready, ready.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson to throw again. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. But Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Colts 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
19, go.
Jones on 1st down. Throw left side to Watson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Jones now to throw. Right back to Watson. This is Cox. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Jones. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
65.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Okay, ready?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60 Eagles.
The final throw before the break. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Well, the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the backup, first throw. Brought in by Gadsden. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Penix on third down. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Penix here from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
17.
Third and long for him here. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We went from nothing to something, got all of us dropping it. Now we met for that. We went from running it with nothing to stop it. Just beat in the neighborhood.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Colts offense set to head out. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
On the ground, B.J. Giddens gets it. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Giddens. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. With that tackle to Michael Hall. So now here's 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw, Leonard. There's a screen for Giddens. Really not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Colts are ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Start on the ground here with Algier. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Falcon first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Let's go now.
And a Falcon first
Half
down.
the 60. Half the 60. Ready?
Algier running behind center. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gain of 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That one gains 7. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
The Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
60
line.
Bison. 60 Bison.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Rocco 80.
Dive play straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
Love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
4th down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And their lead holds steady at 10. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Leonard now off the play action. That's gonna be caught on his back. It's Giddens. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Leonard's going to take off with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the pistol, here's Leonard. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Leonard's going to take off with it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
And goal at the Falcons' 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it. That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. A very short kick here from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Here's Algier on 1st down. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Penix hurrying his guys to the line.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
They go play action on 1st down. He rolls to his right. On the right side, he's going to... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Penix on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down, Atlanta.
From the red zone now. That one connects. Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
All right, so the officials take that touchdown away. He did not break the goal line. Penix is going to throw again. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Giddens. Troops away from one. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Colts.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. They're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Leonard to the air now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 9. At the 35-yard line.
Now it's Leonard. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got...
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Picked up by Billy Bowman.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. To the air with Penix. Forced out to his right. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. He's loaded another one up. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Leonard now. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Algier. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Algier with another carry. And he gets him 1 as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle. Right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. The throw. Leonard. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 2-yard pickup makes it.
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
It's now 4th down.
Let's go.
Desperation time here on 4th. He connects downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
1st down.
To throw. Here's Leonard. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Leonard to throw. He's got a man left. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
There's a screen for Giddens. And he hits the end Colts trim the deficit down to 5.
Colts 19.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. Did the Colts get to it in time? Yes, it's Colts football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Design quarterback run here.
Ready up.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Sack. Drop ball leading.
Now run. It's Algier. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Indy.
He's bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed.